drums, we got our sample, we got our bass. So like now we gotta do is polish up this we got the majority of the blade built. We just gotta polish this up with some mixing. So this pad right here, I want to give that pad some texture, some ambiance. So we're gonna go into mode now and mixer. Now we got our effects, we got our sends, we got panning. So right now, this saying that it's going to effect 2, this is going to effect 1, that's going to effect 2, and that's going to effect 2. But like you don't hear nothing. What we got to do is actually turn some effects on. So go to effects, you can do that, or you can do mode and effects. So with the MPC 5000, you got 4 buses of effects. You got 1, 2, 3, and 4 that you can do. So normally what I want to do on my first effect is put delay. Delay will just give it a repeat until it fades out. And the type of delay I want is a delay that syncs with the track. So we're going to do a quarter delay. We're going to set this to 50%. So another thing that these knobs are good for is that these are mapped automatically to what you see on the screen. All right. So we want this 100% wet. That's what she said. And we're going to close that. And then on effect 2, we want to do reverb. So reverb gives your sound some ambiance. It puts it in a space. It's not just a dead sound that's in the middle of nowhere. So it could be right here, reverb. Small room, medium room, large room 2. Let's do a large room. And we're going to do 100% wet. And I'll show you why in a second. All right, so we got delay and we got reverb. I mean, that's all I really use as far as effects go. Like you can go crazy with effects, but just like with the sample that we did earlier, less is more, in my opinion. But my go-tos for effects, delay, reverb, and compression when it calls for it. So we're going to go to the mix, and if we see now on the MPC 5000 on the Q links, these 4 are highlighted. So that's pad 1, pad 2, pad 3, pad 4. It's those. So as you can hear a little bit, there's a little bit more ambience, a little bit more going on. So to turn these effects on and off, it's going to be the button and the second row buttons within the Q links. It's going to correspond to the effects. So this first pad, I want some reverb, and this right here, this is, you can send the amount of reverb. So you can just set the reverb. That's why we put it on 100%. So we can set the amount of reverb we want going. If we want a crazy amount, you know, don't really need a bunch reverb, just a little bit. Some reverb on that one. On this one I actually want a delay because I want it to like repeat and then die out. All right, that's what a delay sounds like. And then reverb, this pad 4. Let's put this, since that comes at the end, Let's play that and let's see what we got here. Look at that. That sample with the delay goes on. Make it more pronounced. The reason why I chose a quarter delay is that it does 4 repeats. Alright, there you go. Alright, so let's go back to main. And let's see, did I put effects on the drums already? I don't remember. We gotta go back to drums, effects, go to mix. And on the drums, I got reverb here and some reverb here. Like I said, I changed out these drum sounds. Got a little bit of reverb on the snare, not a crazy amount, but could make it a little bit more pronounced. And I got a couple of other sounds that I added in to complement the drums. So let's see what that sounds like. That actually sounds like it's too much in there. So let's bring the variable. And let's bring Alright, so that's my hi-hat. Don't want so much reverb on the hi-hat. So you can just dial it in. And you got your reverb on 100% wet. You can dial in as much or as little as you want. Oh, and another thing. These sliders do correspond to the volume here. So if you look at that one, the sound that I added in, it's like a wind chime sound. That's like a little bit too low, so let's turn that up a little bit. So that's just a little effect there to mark the end of the bars.